It's a big stroke. Out to leg side, there's no one back, and that is maximum. That's what gets the Hawks underway this evening.
And so often we have said the starts are going to be extremely important. The first...
He's flicked this square this time. That's excellent use of the wrists.
And this time Mohammad Hafiz
as well. Good delivery, good shot as well. That wasn't a bad ball by any means, and it's gone for four. Full toss, and that wasn't the best of deliveries, but Bismillah just punched it for four. Oh, he's helped it on its way. That's a clever stroke. He tried to follow him, and four is the result. Slow ball right up in the block hole. Slight misfield, but wasn't good.
So it's good cricket out there.
Should go for four. That's a wrong line on the legs, and it's been put away. So the runs are important. We will welcome that. Omar Amin. We will look at the two teams' economy rates collectively. Well, as a team, the best have been dropped. Had to take that risk, but that's a good shot. Completely in control. That's the power play. That's how it's gone. Not many, but a few hits from Bismillah Khan's bat. He's hit 4 boundaries and a 6 in this power play. We'll see most of him in the highlights. Some good shots. He's been moving around in the crease to create some. That was one of the boundaries from Omar Amin's bat. That was the last shot of the last ball of the power play, ending it. Isbal ball now around the wicket. That's hit high in the air. That was a bad ball and had to be hit, had to be put away. A good catch in the... That's the 6. No, stay way too short. Allowed enough time for Omar Amin to rock back and hit it that high and that far. Good catch there. And it's going down. Oh, he's giving him out. For a moment in real time, it looked like missing leg. But that's the end of Omar Amin, and that's first blood for Tigers.
Back to the action. Goes down, it's straight up. Somebody going to get there. Could be a collision, and it's taken. Issam Amir running into Sohail. Good catch.
Muzafrabad Tigers controlling the game at the moment. That's in the air. Fielder running. Good stop at the boundary line by Anwar Ali.
Could find themselves
at the moment, although they have tried. Took once again, using his feet in the air. Taken. Man in form. Walks back to the pavilion, and the captain Mohammad Hafiz. Job for his side.
once again. I dropped it that little bit shorter, a little bit slower. He has
the tilt ball quicker, but not shy of flighting the ball.
So yes, that means Aki, right now you can only get what's available. I could so easily have found that man. So he's left off where he left off yesterday. 10 guns, but the two Afridis have been superb. They've been better than any other team over 60-15 in this tournament.
Shot delivery. Oh, dropped. Sohail Ahmed didn't have to move. Should have been taken.
Clearly they don't do enough and they don't work hard enough at it.
Oh, took a lot of chance and managed the boundary. Boundary to end the over up. Hawks.
Hasn't been flowing at all for them. Kashif, he knows how to do it. He's got plenty of experience heading out to that area of the field last night. Soap Zada, he's the man that's on strike. Pardon me. That is just like Kashif was hitting it. And they need something special here.
Zahab Sira has been quite cautious up until now. But look how beautifully he got that left leg out of the way, created room for the hands to come through. Just talking about how slowly Inzamam was bowling it, but slid on and kick-starter that the Hawks have been waiting for. It's a brilliant shot so far, has the Tigers.
Oh, he's knocked him over. What a start for Iqbal. The crowd is going nuts. That is a dream bowling change. It has worked immediately. What a call, Bahamas.
Yeah, we just talked about the middle field.
Back to touch.
Sorry.
There's a big shot. And that is not coming back anytime soon, that one. Kashif lost on that area in particular.
Bali, this is what we saw a lot of last night. Waits for it and keep his shape on that extension. He knows exactly where he wants to hit that. Oh, he's getting a high percentage of boundaries there.
It might be impressive. Kashif Ali coming in as the over. Oh, he's got him! It's all over. He's knocked him over. Once again, the stumps have been disturbed, and Usama gets a wicket with the last ball of his spell. Richly deserved. Successful.
Well,
he's hit it airborne, and that's great placement. There wasn't much of a gap between extra cover and mid-off, but he's found it.
geez, that's Kashif Ali, man in form.
The injuries will impact the Hawks.
I like that. Despite of the injuries, you are not going to leave their side, and they are coming up to your expectations. Boundary there.
And this time, Imran, he's looked really good. Very good bouncer.
He finds the gap, and despite of probably brushing the fingers of that diving fielder, still gets a boundary. Good shot from Imran Randhawa. Inside edge, boundary.
Again, boundary of the first ball, and that's what Hawks need at the moment. It was Kashif Ali yesterday.
He's hit that well. First two balls, 10 runs. Kashif said that at the post-match presentation, that's the way of doing it. Two deliveries.
The three balls have put some pressure back on the Tigers.
Slow one, and that passes Wasim Jr. Probably this is the big over we were looking.
Sohail Tanveer, 9 of first 2 overs, and the slower delivery read early by Kashif Ali and put in the gap between mid-wicket and square leg. No chance for Mohammad Wasim.
Opportunity to get you. Or does he still attack? He does! Smoke that! That's the biggest one of the lot.
Kashif Ali is some serious when to change gears. Which bowler is in the tournament now? Playing excellent cricket. Just look at that. Down on one knee, the elevation. And he has his areas marked. He loves playing in the V, loves playing on the leg side. Strengths.
So 4-6, 2-4-6. That's like a 4. And
again, but this time no chance for the third fielder. Edged for 4.
yeah, you go hard at it. Give chances of the ball flying over the third man or just pass on. So if you really have decided to go after it, then go hard. And that's a good shot. That will beat the fielder. No, that's caught. Sohaib Maqsood just walks a few steps outside the 30-yard circle and grabs the... But has he done that? Edge gone for 4. You can't do anything about those. They will swing their bat at it. So welcome boundary. Will be a good one. Could be the first. No, they sweep a cover. Come back for 2. Imran was in 2 minds. Should I face the last ball? Oh, he's run out. Well,
that was so pleasing on the eyes. Effortless cover drive from the left-hander.
Was Zishan Ashraf slightly over pitch. You can see he was trying to swing it in, but didn't try and overhit.
Now on the onside. Just helping the ball on its way. Easy as you like. Wow. Great timing. No fuss in that stroke.
Muhammad Hafiz, I wonder exactly what's really bites his time striker of 120, and then beyond that he kicks on to a strike rate of 180 plus. So that's as easy as you like. I think both teams would have been cautiously optimistic with a 169 because good in the field, fielded well, bowled well.
It's a sold out, isn't it? Edged, no slip, 4 runs. That was the ball. Hawks needed early wickets. The intention wasn't there to tell the batsman I'm coming. So, it's in the air, taken. Good bowling change. Good result. Danger. Steady on, now.
This could be in the context of once again a catch being hit. What is behind? And there's nothing behind it. I mean, 100% full wicket and adding an injury, a free hit as well.
To be a no ball. This discipline, you get penalized with this free hit. There you go. You allowed the young man to free his arm, and this is what you get.
Control your emotions in a final ever. There's a lot of emotionally. Irfan Jr. would never have experienced this before. The heart. In the air, straight through the man at cover. That was a bullet of a shot from Muhammad Hafiz.
And you can't afford. Will punish.
They're not really forcing the issue as well, just taking what's on offer. The Hawks bowlers not as disciplined as we've come to expect.
Drawn, not a seat and to go to the bone. Quality, much on the table, enhancing the pictures. Oh, good bouncer, very good bouncer, well directed, and zipped through.
Tigers have got to be believing that this match should be theirs. The help of an inside edge here and there should be a formality. Required for them to keep their head.
Ready.
Sana.
Get it!
Out. Well. Hafiz, the danger man, but a boundary looking to most of us all the time. In fact, all of us.
It's been an absolute pleasure knowing you and working with you, and with this, there's another 4.
Worked. That has found the gap perfectly between those two fields. There is a man. No, it's gone all the way. So Shahid Afridi, 11 off the first 3.
3 of Zishan Ashraf's bat. He fetched it outside off stump. A full swing there on one knee, and it was out of the park. And Shahid Afridi battling with that length.
Who knows? Pressure mounts.
They bat deep, but they are careful, and this kind of batting, again Zishan Ashraf taking on the spinner with the spin out of the.
It's an excellent way to come down.
Getting out of the game. That's hit hard into the crowd of the Muzafrabad supporters.
Zishan never better than 46 now from 24. Oh, he's chopped it on. Googly, it was almost bounced twice, it looked like, and he chopped it on. Had no pace on it at all and hit the bottom of the stumps. Disappointing end for Zishan. Wonderful shot to hit that so late. He's not happy.
Closer. Wickets is what they want, Hawks. Oh, got it! Right through. That's what they wanted. Game on.
Oh, there's plenty left in the old dog yet. I tell you what, but he has bowled an absolute crackerjack. Look at this. There is the iconic celebration. Shahid, the skipper.
Oh, got him off about. Rawalkot Hawks are creeping their way into the final once again.
It is not the shot you want to be playing on a wicket that's going low. And he's chopped it.
You've blown it.
Well, we know we can clear the boundary on the leg side, but via Soil showing us a bit of deft touch there, a bit of skill to determine somebody's fate. Airborne slashes at it this time. Well, the ball will be... Well, it's slow, it's gone up in the air. Could this be taken? Yes, it is. We knew there's going to be a chance. Now they'll have to catch a couple. And a much...
Only ran one. That's it hard. Cleared everything. Oh, what a nasty blow under pressure from Wasim Jr. Even bigger. You beauty, Wasim Jr. Oh, this is delicate. Throwing punches at each other. Realize. Oh, my word. Talk about building. They need a boundary. And hit hard in the air, and this time around taken. Crucial blow. That no ball. Oh, headed very hard and flat. Oh, how successful this league has been. In the air. In the air. Oh, dropped again. Oh, no. Ball number 4. Oh, hit hard. Straight down the ground and dropped once again. That was a ultimate over.
Another 6. And Tigers are very near to lifting that trophy.
Oh, what a timely hit. 19 completed. It's 160 for 6. Given the last over to the left arm. Leg spinner, Afridi. Oh, he'll be...
Think tank has to be credited here. He was kept till the end. And just look at that. It is a big 6 when it was needed the most.
Impacted the game hugely. Oh, in the air. It's going to fall in no man's land. They're looking for 2. Vice. Another drama.
We were talking about taking the pace off, asking the batter to do something. He was trying to create pace, switch hit, gone.
And just back of the length. Oh, stumped. Drama continues.
And Asif Afridi giving back to the captain all the trust that Shahid.
What an over under pressure from the left armour. It's 161 for 8. Smiles all around.
Now it's on all Arshad Iqbal. Osama Mir gone for naught.
How calm he has been. Oh, another top delivery has sealed the fate of this game. What's going on? What's going on out there in the middle? They were shouting for caught behind. The umpire was reluctant to make the decision. Bismillah saw Wasim Jr. out of the crease, went running and took the bails off.
Anti-climax here for Muzafrabad Tigers, who were dominating this match, and Bismillah Khan keeping the nerves. And Shahid Afridi telling the umpire it would have been possible on a fast bowler. That's why I've brought spin. This is what I get.
The decision is pending. Game awareness shown by Bismillah, the wicketkeeper. Have a look. Yes, he's out of the crease. Excellent work from the wicketkeeper. That is out. Wicket number 9. If there is no ball, this game is over. It's hit in the air. It's non-consequential. The game is done. And the worthy winners, Rawalkot Hawks. Oh, they can celebrate. Oh, they handled the pressure very well. At one stage, the game was completely out of their hands, but made a comeback firstly through Shahid Afridi, then Hussain Talat contributed with 3 wickets, and that made a huge difference.